Hello everybody, welcome back to Malts and Meeples. I'm Petter, and today, as you can see, we're back with Gloomhaven Digital here. Shrine of the Depths. So, there's a disembodied voice somewhere deep in the Copperneck Mountains, and it wants you to collect vessels that will help it escape its confinement? A bookish quattrel at the university adjusts his glasses to look up at you. And you want to know exactly what this voice is? He laughs nervously. Well, okay. I'll do what I can. I'll start with the rituals that could separate a voice from its host. The quattrel sort of drifts off in the middle of his sentence and wanders over to some bookshelves. Excuse me. As he leafs through various texts. You decide to head to the market for a few hours. When you return, the quattrel rushes up to you in excitement. I found it, he says, waving a book in front of your face. I hit a number of dead ends, and then I realized that the voice wasn't separated. It was just the only thing that can get through the barrier created to imprison it, which implies the barrier itself was extraplanar, most likely created by Aethers ages ago. So I did some digging through all the texts and found we have on Aether rituals, which isn't much. They're very reticent about such things, but luckily I found this book. It is specifically recounting the binding of a demon in the Copperneck region you referred to. Apparently the creature was so strong that the Aethers enlisted the help of the Savas and Harrowers too. They claim it was powerful enough to lay waste to an entire continent. If it's asking you to help free it, I strongly recommend against it. The accuracy of this book is admittedly a little questionable, but whatever this voice is, it was bound for a reason. The quattrel finally stops waving the book around and begins to flip through the pages. In fact, if you can hear the voice from outside the cave, it has such strong influence over you, it sounds as if the barrier is weakening, as the author warns. Apparently, there's a scepter that could be used to strengthen the binding ritual, but the author says it has been placed on an island along the southern shore for safekeeping. There's a simple incantation detailed in the text to open the door to the shrine. You bid the quattrel farewell and leave for the shrine immediately. Yes, we're not setting this guy free. Not if we can help it anyways. Oh, weird. We're on a boat, but we got an encounter. Up ahead, you see a path leads into a dark, unfamiliar woods. It gives you an eerie feeling. Let's find another way. Discard a card. I still don't know where we came across that woods. 2 days later, you stand before the rune structure, which now sits half sunk in the waterlogged earth. You speak a few foreign words and the door creaks open. Then you get the strong sense that the door is not the only thing between you and the scepter. Let's go monsters and Die Hard. Because if I don't have to move, if I'm not getting hit at all, I'm pretty safe with Die Hard. Especially, choose one to discard. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do this one too. We're in a pretty small space right now. And I'd prefer you to start back there. Let's get Maul. And Rampage. Here. Ooh, that's right, I added extra movement. So I can do that and that. Bear goes there. Nice opening hit. And then just keep. Do I want to? Yeah. But now we will change our target over to here. Actually, no, over to here. And attacking there. No damage gets through. Will on the turn. Hit them both. I'm not going to do anything extra because maybe should have, but let's add in the +1 power. Sweet. We're down to 2. You know what? I'm actually going to bring this and this back. And the turn. 3 damage. No damage. I'll gladly take your no damage. So, but now I'm wondering, do I want to, actually let's bring in this one. Over here, let's do that. So, I want to move here. Odds are low. I kill everybody off. We're going to skip the rest of the movement. Attack them both. 1 down. There we go. Got a wound. Double wounded. You're all just out of range. So we're not even going to use that attack. We're just going to go basic attack. No, we're not adding wound again. And the turn. I mean, I can't get far enough in there. Oh, this is the one with the turn and looting. I don't think we have a loot card, period. Or do we? We'll figure that out here in a second. I will quit this immediately if we don't have one. Any looting? Let's see, heal. Loot. Loot, loot, loot. Loot, loot, loot. We don't. So, let's skip the push. Abandon quest. There's like, we can't beat this because we can't win. So now the question is, we're back in town. We will come back. We're going to follow him. Ooh. And we now have a side quest. We're actually going to go do that. No, we're going to... We have a pretty strong team. So I want to find a loot card here. There we go. That's a burn. Ooh. Loot. Let's grab... Let's drop bounce back. Grab shiny distraction. So we are going to go back to Voice in the Depths here. We're going to try it one more time. And then we're going to go do that side quest. And this could be interesting because that is a side quest in the location where if we beat it, we'll have both characters retire. Start out cursed. Unfortunate. Come on, just let me click through this. We're definitely going Zealot. I think that's fairly safe that we're not going to loot any piles of that there gold. Well, now I can actually be further forward. That's fine. Ooh. Actually want to do lash out and that. Over here. 1, 2, 3. And there. Bear, you know where to go. Attack them both with power. And there's a chance I could just hit double wounded. Oh my goodness, this is not as good a start as last time. We're going to bring both those cards back for sure. Let's see. End the turn. Okay. That's not bad. Confirm our target over there. I just want to move here. Skip the rest. Attack here. Sweet. And then confirm our target and attacks all adjacent. Oh, sweet. That's nice. 6 damage. Ouch. Well, we're just going to come in here and mess you up some more. Drop a stun if need be. Just that. If you do have hit points left, it's going to be real low. Skip movement, skip push, and turn. Skip the rest, hit that attack. Alright, and then knowing what we're going into the next room, we're going to drop that. So I want to move a decent amount here. Because those guys were a little ways in. Let's do that. So 24, we can go slower than that. The attack 4 and that move 5 will do the trick. 1, 2. Builds up that room. Skip the push. Ooh. No, we're going to pull you closer. Because I think that means the bear can reach you. We will skip the pull on this side, though. Yes, the bear can reach you. So we'll hit our target here, hopefully. No null, no null. Heal. -1. Ah. That's a shame. We will strengthen. And then let's confirm that move. And let's actually pop over to there. Skip the rest. End the turn. Ow. 8 damage. Well, I guess I know we're healing here. So I want to kill the one behind me. And 3 in wound. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Over here, patch and all right. Nice, good hit there. Heal yourself up 1. Get our bless going. Barely a tickle. Confirm that target. This is a little annoying. The more annoying piece with this is it just constantly is moving you around. Okay, 2 turns, that's fine. Nice, they're coming forward. Poor bear. I should have taken... But this actually is kind of nice because I can go confirm targets and then focus in on the bear. Beautiful. Deep Terrors can't do anything yet. Here, I'm going to short rest. Yeah, let's burn that. So I'll take Maul and patch up. And then that one's going to die right away. So we want to hit that one. Attack, move. Wait, is that far enough? So if I attack, take him out, move. 1, 2. No, that's not far enough. Let's do that. And the selection. Nice, that's the one I wanted him to hit. Now we'll adjust. We'll hit it again. Ooh, we got leaves. Healing. 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 Then heal. And bless. Beautiful there. Up here, I can just move up this far. Skip the rest. And this is actually a pretty nice attack to throw down here. Wound, stun, base 4. Don't hit that curse. Still, I got the wound and stun in. And he's kind of clogging up the way. Though they might ignore some of that. Alright, did you just wound me? Oh, now I'm in range. And immobilized. That's okay. Fatal Flurry and Shiny Distraction, sure. Here, we'll do that. Take a damage. So you're already wounded. Double wounded. Stun, nice. Can't move, so we skip the movement. Then I'll actually use this. Stun, nice. Beautiful. I could shield up. I'm not going to. Continue on the offensive. Nothing happened. I'm going to heal because that does get rid of the wound. So end the turn. Now we do the move just so we can end up between these two. Skip the rest. Come in here. Hit them both. Nice. So the one lurker's basically down for the count. Let's see. We do have a couple in here, and I expect that I'm going to be getting hit again. So end the turn there. Lurker down. Deep Terror. A short rest. Yes. I do like that one, but I have to burn it because we can't accidentally lose that one. We're definitely not getting the Zealot. But I think... Can I get there and loot this turn? And then we'll just go there. Ow. So no, I can't. I can make it. Oh, because that guy's in the way. Skip the rest. We'll hit you. Take the 2 back. I should have gone with the kill adjacent. Ah, there's the curse out of there, though, so that's nice. How much can we get? Yes. And then, Bear, heal yourself up full. End the turn. Five damage. Ouch. I'm not going to do from the brink. We will just finish you off. And then 1, 2, 3. And I got to move away, so let's just do that. And over here, Bear. That. Let's see what happens. Okay. Confirm that target. Move up to there. Skip the rest. Yes, we'll do that attack. Especially with that. We should now have a nice little 1-2 bear punch. Beautiful. End the turn. Take a damage. We are not going to add that in. I will risk it. Skip the rest of the movement and the turn. So, we have nobody left. Don't I have my... Let's short rest. Sure, let's burn that one. Because I wanted to get that one back. Do a little healing. Short rest, yes. Redraw. And so I just want to go slower. Confirm. Confirm the target. Bear. Skip the ability. End the turn. We're going to wound that treasure chest. Confirm target. And the turn. Victory. That was easy. Actually, very easy. You grab hold of the scepter, and the entire building shudders violently. A dark energy bursts forth, piercing through the chests of the monsters still attacking you. They fall over dead, and the shuddering stops. As you get back to your feet, however, a sharp pain suddenly pierces your skull. "You have been misled," the voice speaks into your mind. "Do not bring that scepter to me. If you free me, I guarantee no harm will come to you. But I cannot say the same if you approach with the scepter. Whatever you think you are doing, you are wrong." As quickly as it came, the pain stops. You tighten your grip on the scepter and race out of the shrine, eager to bring it to the echo chamber and silence the voice. Loot no gold piles? Yep, because we didn't move. $10 gold each, 10 XP. Realm of the Voice was added. City encounter. Decide to unwind at the Sleeping Lion. Oh. Just do that. We've hit that one so many times. Leveling up. Nice. Level 9 now. Kill one adjacent normal enemy whose current hit point value is less than or equal to 6. That's that's pretty nice. I'm gonna pick Jaws of Death. The question is, what do I replace? I really like that move, so I don't want to get rid of that. That one's fine. I do use it some. I want to say Spirit Swap, but Spirit Swap is nice. Just that utility of being able to get people out. So I think it's actually going to be this one, because I don't need to move. So let's get Jaws of Death in there. And we get a new perk. Yeah. Look at the numbers now. That is getting, oh, so nice. Up here, we got so close. But we wanted to go now. Not to Gloomhaven. Though, both of you do have money here, so let's bless it up at the Great Oak. Because, as we return to the world map, it is... No. Where is it? Lost Temple. Activate all the pressure plates simultaneously to open the door. Keep fish alive. Sweet. We're going to do that and see what happens. Probably give me an encounter for the other one because it's on land, technically. Wait, I have an Inox in the group. Yeah, we don't have to worry about Inox right now. We will shortly. Half expecting to find nothing when you arrive at the location pointed out on Fish's map, you are surprised to see the remains of a temple, half sunk in the mud, overgrown with weeds and stone carvings mostly washed away. You have no clue what the purpose of the temple could possibly have been, but even in its prime, it couldn't have been very grand. Untouched for centuries by the looks of it, Fish says, searching through the weeds. Aha! He uncovers a pair of oddly shaped holes and inserts the rods. With a few twists, the stone scrapes against stone as the opening into the earth is revealed. After you, he says with a grin. A slimy stone chute ends abruptly as it begins, spitting you out in the center of a darkened room. Fish isn't far behind. The musty smell of treasures, he chimes in merrily as he dusts himself off. Looking around, you find yourself in a cavernous space, narrow but impossibly tall, with arched ceilings that echo every footsteps. Numerous tall figures of shadowy stones stand silent in the room. At your feet is an unusual tile that glows with the markings of ancient runes. Standing on the runestone, you feel it give slightly and something mechanical whirls. Let's go aggressor and opener. Alright. I'm going to check on the twins' score. At this, Fish becomes exuberant. Ah, floor triggers, friends. We must each stand on one, all at once. Fish has this one, you go ahead. He points off into the darkness and encourages you with a wink. So Fish is just going to stay there. Wait, how far is that from you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can get there in a single move. Most likely. Okay, so if we can get there in a single move, I'm wondering, let's swap position of any two characters, and I guess let's just go with a nice attack. Bear goes there. Because I'm assuming okay. Wait, I don't even have to use that, do I? Confirm movement. Skip that first one. Confirm the target for the second. End the turn. Come on, move me, please. So, no one to swap there. So I'm just going to wander out here. Skip that ability. Skip the attack. End turn. Round 2. Go slow. See what shows up. And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 5 movement. Did I keep my 5 movement? Absolutely not. So, I guess let's just go. Whatever. Move as far as I can. I'll get there next round. From the target. Bear has shield. Over here. Skip the attack. Skip the move. So now is when I want to have like that and probably that ready. Over here. Ooh. Let's do that. Just in case something weird happens now. Skip attack, because I have to end my turn there. Skip movement. Skip ability. Skip attack. End turn. Ow. I mean, we have a decent tank right there. The issue is I'm not tanky on this side, and you're not gonna run into the fray. Alright. So let's do that. Drop a stun. I don't know what I want to do here. Let's work on killing off the one. So that should be good. Beautiful. Super slow. Extra attack. Add in stun. Add a wound. Stun, wound, the whole 9 yards. I wish I could move after. Firm. Let's see. Let's just go fast, and this one gets stunned back on the menu. Beast tire, nothing through there. Confirm. So we're just going all in on our attacks here. Green leaves. Push. Move. Skip the rest. Wound, yes. And the turn. You're gonna attack. Ow. Down to 1 hit point. Alright, so you're... I'm not going to do from the brink quite yet. Short rest. Yes, we'll burn that one. I want to do... Spirit Swamp doesn't help me too much. I want to finish that one off as fast as I can. I have a ton of cards, so I can burn. Confirm. Stun. ×2. Got 1 through. Skip movement. Unfortunately. Okay. Getting through. But oh so slowly. End that turn. What I need to do is get through on you. Right now, that's the solution, is have the bear take out his guy, then come over and help. Oh, my goodness. But I'll heal up the bear. I'm going to pull these 2 cards back. Burn a card. Let's do Jaws of... No. I'm not going to do Jaws of Death. We're going to do that one. Why? Because I can Jaws of Death that guy. That's awesome. So, that means... Yeah, let's just do this. I want to grab that movement, but we have the ability to move there. Confirm that target. Confirm our target and move. Skip that push. No, I want to keep that one. And our go over here. Beautiful. Stun and wound. Skip the movement, skip the push. I want to just keep you right there. You're going to attack. That's going to suck. Let's drop Lash out. Short rest it, yeah, why not? I'll take a damage, get rid of something else. My heal, of course. But I can do this. I need to keep whittling away on my guy. And then over here, 5 and Maul. Skip the movement, confirm the attack. I do think I can move here too, so. I mean, now the bear is going to be the target of the attack, so we're all good. Skip the movement. Attack with poison. So it'll just be a matter of getting through with damage here. Nice big hit there. 6 damage. I mean, why not stun him again? Over here. Patch Fur and Energizing Strike. I'll take the 2 damage. Clear targets. No, can't undo the whole ability. Should have done. Doesn't matter. Skip movement and the turn. Beast Tyrant. I did get through with that there. Confirm that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, we should be ready here in a second to clear that out. Ouch, that was 6 damage there. Fish is just chilling still. Swap the position of any 2 characters. Perfect. And that. Just in case there is like a final room of stuff, but I want to go slower here. Because the bear is going to attack. No damage came through, but healed up a tiny bit. Then I'm going to swap the position of any 2 characters. confirm the targets. And actually undo. We'll do that. Confirm target. Skip the movement and the turn. We got an attack on the bottom, why not? The door slides open to reveal a plain stone tomb with a large sarcophagus in the center. Fish rushes forward, pushes away the heavy lid. Finally, my master, you're free from your chains. Yes, now the betrayer will consume your flesh and your souls, just as I have done in ages past. Fish's muffled screams die as the mist coalesces around him, forming into the shape of a robed Savas. They were all so easily corrupted, just as you are. The thieve's soul was a good start, but I want yours as well. Sweet. Skip the attack, end that turn. Nice. So I do have my beautiful rush in attack. Here we are going to, let's long rest right now. Summon elite giant viper. Eesh. 3 more movement. And then that means let's just do a regular attack there. Wound times 2. Does the wound stick? Immune to curse, poison, wound, disarm, and stun. Bummer. What was that part of that ability? Perform a long rest. Let's burn that one. Short rest it up. Yeah, let's burn that. We need to move, what, 4? And then I want to hit... Yeah. Hit them both. Over here, I don't think we can make it all the way in. We'll try, see how far we can get. Okay, we can make it all the way in. Confirm our target. I want to be in there by the big guy, but... let's work on the Viper. End the turn. Over here, 4 movement gets me right in there. Hit them both. End the turn. Bear's gonna get attacked. 2 damage, that's fine. Poison, it's unfortunate. No damage. That was the first hit I've taken. I gotta burn a card. So, spiked armor. And that. Over here, patch the fur and spirit swap. Oh my goodness, the betrayer going fast. That's... sure. There's a treasure back there. So, Skip movement, hit them both. 1 damage, and I mean, that should. You're dying. Maybe. Yes. So then we'll repeat this. Stun, I wish. Ooh, 6 damage though is nice. We'll remove that. We'll heal up. And the turn. Two cards. Ouch. So, I need to just all in on this guy. You're a long rest. Summon Giant Viper. I'll take a damage. Sweet. Skip the movement. Null. I'm muddled. Of course I'm muddled. Down to 14. Long rest. Burn. Had I thought about it, I should have... What are you doing? Summon Giant Viper again. Ugh. I should have swapped with the... Oh, now the Betrayer, of course, summoning there. So the Viper's in my way. Let's long rest. Get rid of poison anyways. After I burn 2 cards. Excuse, what is that ability he uses? That one sucks. I have some ideas for next time I take this on. Force all move. Attack 8 with curse. Burn a card. Excuse me, where's my turn? Does that... Instead of their turn. Ugh. Yeah. That could have worked. Short rest doesn't matter. I have thoughts for this one. Obviously, I need to swap way earlier than I did. And kind of let the bear tank them one side. How would that swap have worked? I could have swapped fish in to the one side with an enemy, had the 2 enemies in the middle, and then, yeah, I think that would be the plan. I'm not quite ready to retry this one because, like, I have my plan for it, but as I think about how I want to make this work, and we'll do our town stuff here, we do level up as well. Sure. Rat infestation taken care of. And a level up. Wow. That could be ridiculously handy in this fight. Target all adjacent enemies. Muddle. Perform a heal to self action for each enemy damaged. Suffer up to 5 damage. Attack for 8 at range. I don't know which one I want to pop in there. Probably immortality. And then I would drop... No. Fatal Flurry is not super useful in this one. Yeah, let's drop Fatal Flurry for immortality. One disarm. Remove 4 zeros. Let's do that. Because that's just really good. Especially now, because I'm going to go here. Grab another round of blessings. So, that's the best plan. The annoying thing is you need the fisherman to, well, whatever he is, to stay alive. And because there's that one in the center there, so I'm trying to think, maybe I do want to try it again. Let's get rich with fish one last time. So my thought is clearing. Wow, that basically screws us right there. I guess it's only 2 damage. I don't know that it'll affect Chuck. Sure, let's do layabout. So the plan is much like we did last time. But I don't have to rush over there. I don't have to take the damage. Do it. So let's just do 3. But I want to save that. And that. Sure. Over here. Let's start there. I have my move. Yeah, whatever move I have. Move 3 there. And suction. You can start right there. What I'm going to do is the move 3. Skip the ability. Confirm target. Have you move there. Skip the rest of the movement. And I'm actually going to pull back cards immediately here. And the turn. Then I just need 3 more movement. Skip the push. Skip the attack and the turn. So I just need to move 3 And guess let's do that. Over here, move 3. And with that, no. No reason to spend anything good attack-wise, so let's do that. Gets me where I need to be. Skip that ability. I want to shoot that. Skip that attack. End the turn. Over here. 3. Skip ability. Skip attack. End turn. Fish's turns ends. Oh, they pop in and attack immediately. That's ridiculous. They shouldn't attack the first turn they come in. That's the big thing right there. So, what do I want to do? Drop stun, strengthen agony, and drop stun. I want to pop in over there. Over here, they tend to go pretty slow. You're going to 37. And swap the position of any 2 characters. Nice. So, undo. Absolutely. Let's just add that. Let's add wound. 4. Where does that get me to? So I just need to take 1 damage from that action. Add that 2. Gets me all the way up there. I am now the target of the attack. From that, let's bring back in these 2. A couple of stun ones. Sweet, you did some damage there for us. Awesome. But now, you and I swap. And I attack. The whole point is to be in the center here. 7 damage. Ow. Three damage? Sure. So, I want something with a wound. Wound and stun would be ideal. So, I guess dazzling armor. Over here. And let's get that strengthen going. Nothing going through there. Heal self. Confirm that. Be nice to have had poison on there too. We'll need to get that going here in a second. Over here. Yeah, we'll take the two damage. That's the right call. So I get the stun, wound, stun, everything. So there's a chance even right now that this is over. It's over. Let's heal up. And that turn, that golem's going to attack for 8. Ouch. This one stumbles forward. I can move 3. Let's just go real slow. Over here, faster. Because, okay, they are moving too, unfortunately. Got it damaged through. Good job. Ooh, nice. Bunch of heals. And wound. Could swap to. Instead, I'm just going to move up here into the doorway. Skip movement. Let's pull back a card. I want Maul back. And the turn. I got gold for once, guys. You move 2, so I don't want to move fully into your range. Just confirm that. Skip the attack and the turn. Four damage, nice. So, sure, why not? Let's just do that. Maul and Rampage. No, Forceful Swipe. Oh, they're going so fast. Skip the rest. Stun, nice. You don't even gain it. And then, I guess, let's see if we can get through. Nope, I couldn't get through. You gain a nice retaliate. 3 damage. Ouch. I still have to, I think, do this. Push 2, can't get him all the way over there, even if I go around him. Was that worth it? Who knows? But if I do move there, confirm the target, push him into there, and the turn. Short rest, yes. I'll take a damage. Over here, we're gonna short rest 2. Redraw. That's unfortunate. So, but I wanted to. Yeah, maybe shouldn't have done that. So let's just go fast there. Hopefully we're ahead of them. Yeah. Okay. They're going pretty fast. Heal. +1. I got damage through. Over here. Heal. Not enough, really. Got 1 damage through there. Here. Obviously, we're dropping the stun. Well, that comes magically. So, skip the movement. Eight damage. Ouch. Oh, sweet. So you pulled the bear closer. Do we do from the brink on the bear? And then... Now let's do this and that. Over here, just do the lash out and that. Expect to have to burn a card. Obviously we're taking the 2 damage for the stun. I completely messed up that order again. Should have had advantage on that. But I'll do that anyways. Okay, we got damage through. Times 2. Nope. And then heal everybody. So close. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. From the Jaws of Death. Burn that one. Fish. Yeah, let's do From the Brink on the bear. And we'll just move if need be. Could spirit swap. Heal. Alright. So, I want you to move 5 for me. And then move 2 for me. Because he's moving 1. Skip the movement and the turn. Because then... Oh, too far away. Range what? 2? So I have to move there. Skip the movement. Heal you up. And that turn. Because they're just moving 1. Now they're both basically dead. And let's long rest, actually. Skip it. Can we get a damage through? No, of course not. Got it now. So it doesn't really matter here. This turn, let's get rid of that one. Short rest it. I'll take a damage. That was risky, realized. Oh, I didn't swap that out. I should have. Let's just do that. Over here, I just want to move closer to the door. Confirm the movement. Skip the rest. Skip that ability. Shield up. And the turn. Bear's, of course, going to come through. Takes out that guy. I mean, I could just have the bear try and take out the last one, but I'd prefer just to let you do it yourself. Skip the rest of the movement. Skip the attack. There we go. So Fish is doing his thing. Seven damage. 7 damage. Okay. So We're going immortality here. And just moving in. Here I want the bear's going to move 3. So let's do that. Nice. Same ability as the first time. Confirm the target. Immortality. Confirm that attack. Nice. So we're in much better shape this time, because we get a bear attack here. Ooh. Do I just burn through all of that and then move? Is this guy floating? Because there is a trap right there that I can push him into. So let's do that. Just go big right here. This is the turn to determine how well this goes. Okay, 3. Skip move. 4. Skip move. Nothing. Confirm target. Confirm that move. Skip the rest. Poison and immobilize. Doesn't do much. So let's not even bother. He just has so much manipulation of everything. So we have immortality going. We have movement of 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do movement of 4. Stun the snake. Here, patch the fur. Attack with strength. Summoning giant viper is not too bad, all things considered. That's probably the best bet for us, because it potentially means the bear can just continue to focus. We're doing actually really well here. And that turn, you move 4. Mobilize and poison. What's the ability I have in play here right now? Immortality. Where's my immortality? Wrong one. Immortality. Suffer no damage instead. This isn't a damage trap, so I'm gonna move right here. Oh, 6 damage? Why was I thinking it was not a damage trap? I'm an idiot. We'll burn a card. Let's remove poison. And what is the Viper doing? No. Clear targets. We're just going all in on him. End the turn. I could have had 6 more damage on him. Beautiful. He's going to summon and then make us run away. I'm fine moving. That's bull. Can't move. I'm immobilized. Screw it. Let's do long rest and long rest. Two damage. Whoop-de-freaking do. But now that's annoying, What are you doing? Heal. And I need that move 5. Let's drop Maul. Heal. I don't have my really good move anymore, but let's do that. Burn that one. End the turn. Because what I want to do is I want to move as far as I can here. 1, 2. So this is going to give me a ton of movement. 5. I need to hit the main guy. That's 3 damage. Could just do 2 over here. Let's do Lash Out and Betrayer. Okay, moving everybody close to you. That's interesting. This might actually work out in my advantage. Somebody's going to make it. Nice. So confirm that. Hit them both. No. Of course they gave the null to the one who I needed to take the damage. I'll just confirm this to move here. End the turn. So now we have that really stupid one there. 2 damage, I'll take it. Don't take damage there. I mean, we're using that. Immortality. So 14 left, huh? And double attack there. Patch the fur, energizing. Giant Viper, of course. Skip the movement. Hit everybody. 6 damage, nice. Null. Okay, well the null's out, though. So that's real nice. A whole bunch of stuff that doesn't do much there, but it's all about taking this guy out if I can. 4 damage is 4 damage. We have a shot here. I just have to stay alive for the Viper attacks. We're getting down to it. Oh, there. But what are you doing? Muddled. Oh, and a complete... Why did my bear not get an attack? Short rest this. We'll burn that. My bear should have still got an attack. That is a separate turn. Short rest this. Yeah, we'll burn that. We're going ridiculous speed. Get ahead of you if we can. Call it good. Okay. Yes, everybody's going slower than me. Don't care about any of that. 4 damage. Could have done more. All attacks against me have disadvantage. Of course, you're going to attack the wrong guy there. So it all comes down to this flip here. Gotcha. Now, I need a peace out. I can remove that because I need somebody to stay alive. This Viper is going to attack over there. NBD. I have a card available to burn. And we didn't even have anybody go down. So that was the right way to do that then. Fishman, you deserved that. Just put it that way. You deserved that. The evil Savas screams as you hack away at its stony flesh. Black mist begins to seep out of its wounds and dissipate into the air. My powers wane, but will grow strong yet again. My corruption is inevitable. The betrayer crumples into a pile of dust on the floor. Eager to be gone from this place, you gather what treasure you can find and make a hasty exit. Yeah. Let's see what we get for that. We defeated the betrayer. Nice. 15 gold, 12 XP each. But, look at that. Quest step completed. Follow fading lookout to conclusion. Okay. No, your mind wasn't playing tricks on you, nor the ill effects of magic cast against you, or even the strange smells of the swamp. You know what you saw. You know what it means. Even if it had only been for a second, you had seen something left behind by the ones who came before. It's up to you to find it again and uncover the mysteries inside. So we have Fading Lookout that we have to complete. But we did complete our side quests. Though you did what you could, the air remains thinner than ever. What you have learned, however, is that there is something on the other side, something watching Gloomhaven, toying with it. Until you know more, there's nothing you can do. So you hastily leave your fellow mercenaries, departing from the city in search of the right knowledge to save it. One thing is certain. Those that live between the plains are not finished with Gloomhaven yet. Completed. Announce our retirement. It's a shame I couldn't have timed those up both at the exact same time. Probably good though to have some overlap. Here we have an Aether Assassin, Night Shroud. So, I mean, we have Night Shroud here. There's the Doom Stalker. We've done those 2, 3. No, we did that one. Spellweaver? I don't remember doing that one. So I think it's these 6 we haven't done yet. I kind of want to do 8 health, 12 cards. Desmond. Create the mercenary. Let's see. Kill 20 different types of monsters from the base game. Let's do this. He feels like a trophy hunter. Desmond has joined the party. So, 3 perks available. We're always going to start with this one. The ability to go invisible sounds nice. Let's do that. Let's do our level ups here. We're just going to go through these fairly fast. Knife in dark, move in dark. It's very fast. Attack ranged. I want that one. We're going super fast. Level 3. Attack and push. I like that one too. Over here, attack and heal. Assuming dark is up. I like that even better, I think. Always nice to have some heal. What are we, level 5? 4 to start? Okay, that's decent. But attack 2, add +2 attack and gain 1 if you're invisible, and then you become invisible again. I like that. Want that one. Level 5, attack with poison. Spend anything during your next 4 moves. I like the top on that one. Move, attack with range. I mean, that one's a decent one, attack with range. Neither of those burn. I really like the black arrow. Alright, so I know I want to bring in these 4. That's nice for a high-numbered one. Just straight up murdering is always nice. Solid. I don't love that one too much. We'll drop Doomed Breeze. Bring in that. Black Knives. Nah. Either Grim Substance or... No, I want this one. Now, Grim Substance, I feel like I should have in there. Move and attack. So much you can do with dark with this one. I like it. Let's drop this because that burns. This one doesn't burn, so it's inherently better. Yeah. And then we have 4 more perks available. 1, 2. Oh, and so then we have to do a weird thing here of 3. And then that actually removes 1 to put that in instead. We also have a bunch of gold, but let's do our town event first. And then we will wrap up here. Guard. There we go. Get you some XP to start with. Merchant. Down here, I know for sure the one I want is the Cloak of Invisibility. I actually want... Ooh, I like that one. Boots of Levitation, just gain flying. Boots of Speed. Boots of Striding, I think is going to be the one that I want. And then I need to get some small items. Major Stamina Potion and... I mean... Feels like I should grab a couple of these down here. Healing is good. And... that one. Up here, I'm curious. We do have room for another small item. I want to go here and grab... Actually, down here, not the Cure Potion, but the Mana Potion. Because then I can help create Dark. Also visiting the Great Oak. Another blessing. We'll go back to the world map. We're not going to do it, but the Fading Lookout is going to be where we go next. So the plan will be, I'm not sure if it's going to be Wednesday or next Monday, or if I do another daytime stream maybe coming up here as well. So just best way to know when I'm going to play more Gloomhaven Digital is to click that subscribe button and notification bell. Appreciate everybody who's checking out the videos. If you're enjoying this content, please give videos a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell. Already mentioned that. Check out the other content I have here as well. The other videos here on the Maltz and Meeple's YouTube channel, but then also check out the 10-Minute Marvel YouTube channel. We're talking Marvel news, rumors, and stuff like that. Or the Nerdologist.com website for board game and RPG talk. But with that, bottoms up.